live on suburban streets where the planes fly low and food is cheap. All my friends are
You're watching Triple A Backstage. We're chilling in the Lychee Lounge at West End, having a few lovely cocktails with the very lovely Allan Smithy, all the way up from Sydney. How you going today, mate?
Good, yourself?
I'm really good. Before we kick things off, up for a bit of a sip of our cocktails.
Most definitely.
So, Lychee Lounge have a brand new menu, and here's our first taste of it. Cheers. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Yum.
Lychee delicious.
Refreshing.
So, you're all the way up in sunny and very hot Brisbane, may I add, on tour for your debut EP. I see a palm tree. So your bio says that the EP is a reflection growing up in Sydney suburbia kind of thing. And one of your tracks on the EP, Wasted Years, suggests uni is just a piece of paper to make you feel a bit better about yourself. So my question is, outside of that song, is it hard or is it easy being a 20-something-year-old growing up in Australia?
Without getting too political, I think it's pretty hard at times. I think there's a lot of change that we don't really understand or we don't acknowledge, and that there's between each demographic and each generation, there's changes that happen, and I think we're in the midst of one, and maybe a lot of people just have their heads in the sand.
Okay.
Without getting, it's not, but that's really dark. It's not
Yeah.
it's not dire. It's just something that happens.
And what should people of our age be aware of what's happening? What's the changes we should
I
all
don't
be a
know.
bit worried about?
Well, I just don't think it's going to be the same sort of progression as our parents. Everyone's going to have a different path. It's not so straightforward.
Okay. And I asked you the name of the EP. It's quite an interesting name. Can you tell us a bit about the origins of why you called it I See a Palm Tree?
Yeah, well, my dad lives in Gladesville, which is a suburb, sort of semi-inner west, I guess. I don't know what it's called, northern suburbs or something. But growing up, there was heaps of trees and a really sort of quiet area. And over the years, every time I go back there and visit, it's a changing landscape. Everything's getting renovated, and so the palm tree is the last tree I can sort of see from his backyard. All the other trees have been cut down. There's granny flats everywhere, and so that sort of is a reflection of what it sort of stands for, the changing sort of landscape of the suburbs, I guess.
Yeah, there's more palmers popping up everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Those trees.
Every time I speak to someone about where they're renting, it's getting knocked down, or they can't renew their lease because it's getting knocked down and they're building apartments, or there's not many old crappy houses left in Sydney.
You put up a photo recently of you and Alex Leahy sinking a few VBs. So my question is, who's your dream Aussie muso to collaborate with, and what alcohol or drink would be best in the credit process, I guess?
I'd love to work with Paul Kelly.
Yep.
I'd love to just have 2 acoustics, a couple of ice cold cans of BB,
Yep.
and maybe if we can sneak a game of backyard cricket in there in between, we're on something.
And
So if you're listening, Paul,
yeah,
hit me up.
I feel like the game of cricket would just be a fun time anyway.
Yeah, we don't even really need to write a song.
Yeah. The guitars can just sit on the...
We can use them as bats.
Possible.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the chat. We've been with Allan Smithy all the way from Sydney. Check out his recently released debut EP and come grab a lovely new type of cocktail at Lychee Lounge. See you later.